Erick Erickson is a right-wing pundit, and he's, for reasons I'll explain in a second, a bit of a beta male. He's very threatened by strong women. I don't know why you'd be threatened by strong women unless you were an incredibly weak man. So let's get to the heart of this issue. You have the John Ossoff Karen Handel election in Georgia's 6th district. Karen Handel wins. We start this off with Jill Filipovich, who is a known feminist writer, and she tweets out this statement after the election. She says, at what point is this not a failure of Democrats, but toxic, vindictive voters willing to elect hateful bigots? Now, she refers to Karen Handel as a bigot, partly, I imagine, because she says that lesbians should not be able to adopt children. Well, there's a good case for bigot there. I actually disagree with Jill's analysis overall. I think it is that loser Democrats lost this election. I think that you could have found a way to fight harder in that election and win. Okay, but fine enough, the perfectly acceptable political disagreement there. Erick Erickson didn't go in that direction. Here's what he said. Another reminder that feminists tend to be angry women, jealous at other women's successes. Okay, now, first of all, feminists want equal rights for women as just as men have them, right? Same rights as men. Okay, so if you have those same rights, there's no need to be angry, and it's easy to do the stereotypes of shrill, angry women, right? And missing the irony of that misogyny is both a little amusing and bemusing. But if you don't have equal rights, or you're not treated the same way, well, wouldn't you be angry? I don't know, I would. Maybe I'm an excitable guy, but if I was treated unfairly, I'd be pretty angry too, right? Now, in this case, like Karen Handel, for example, wants to defund Planned Parenthood, and she wants to criminalize abortion. She wants to put other women in jail. Now, so for Erick Erickson and conservatives like him, perfect. I get to say I'm for a woman. I'm for women. I'm for women who want to take away rights from other women. Perfect. See, a successful woman is one who works for us, who works for our agenda. Okay. Now, in reality, do feminists want successful women? Of course. That's the whole point of being a feminist, is that you want the same rights and you want women to be able to succeed just like men. As long as they have the same rights, they will, right? But now you say, no, they're against successful women. No, the whole point of the feminist movement is to be in favor of successful women. But if you're not in favor of women who want to take away other women's rights, you see that you're against successful women. Okay. By the way, it's not just Erick Erickson, it's many conservatives. Here's another conservative pundit, Sean Davis. He tweets, there's no one a bitter feminist hates more than an independent woman who's more successful than she is. No. Like, do you see feminists talking about, that business executive who's successful? God, I hate her. No, they applaud that. There's a person in medicine, a really successful doctor. Successful female doctors, feminists hate them. On which planet? On which planet, right? No, they are against other women because they don't think like you. You think, men, I protect men, me men, you woman, me angry, but kind of scared, right? They think, hey, if a guy could be a doctor, a woman should be allowed to be a doctor. Should a guy also be allowed to be a doctor? Of course, it's not men versus women. We just want the same rights. And so they don't think that they hate her for being independent. They don't like her for her actual opinions. They're judging her on the content of her character and her policies. I know it's foreign to you because you like to group people, like what race are they, what gender are they, and who do I hate? Well, all of them except me, okay. By the way, Erick Erickson is not the first time he's run into these issues. He also got into trouble when he wrote an article called, "Is Your Daughter a Whore?" Now, my guess is that if she is a woman and she is your daughter, check. But not our women. Our women are good. They stay at home. I mean, they're successful. They do exactly as we tell them. I mean, they're independent. I'm sure they are. That article apparently was actually about Halloween and how the outfits are too slutty. They turn on Eric too much. Okay, for us males who are not threatened by strong women, we believe they should have the same rights. So I guess that would make us angry feminists. For beta males who have issues with women, then they are threatened. Like, oh my God, feminists, oh my God, they want the same rights as me. Wow, oh my God, what is strong, oh no. I'm melting, I'm a special snowflake who's melting. You just watched the video from the Young Turks. Did you know that there's a live 2-hour show every day, and that if you're a member of the Young Turks, you can get that on demand anytime you want without ads? Plus the post game just for members, plus Aggressive Progressives, plus Old School, plus so many other network shows. Go right now, tytnetwork.com/join.